I'm a flirt.
My mouth say I'm a bad.
Khosi, don't talk to me right now. Do not fucking talk to me right now. Just move.
Love me regardless. My intentions are still the same.
I don't want to be seen kissing you every 2 minutes.
I just realized I shouldn't show my emotions.
She was reading, she went to the bathroom, and next thing, Khosi's here, they're holding it. Like, the fuck?
Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, we all know the main drama happens after Saturday night party. I don't know whether to attribute it to the alcohol, but a lot of things always seems to happen after the party. And on tonight's drama, it was such a long one, so if you really want to know all that happened, just stay tuned and watch to the end, and don't forget to like, comment, keep the comment section busy. Feel free to air your opinion as we dive in. Let's go. So kicking off with Yvonne and Juicy J. Love don't carry these two people go where they don't know. For the fact that Juicy even had to ask everybody, where is my girlfriend? Let's just say it's official. It's official, these two are a ship now, right? First official ship.
Where's my girlfriend? Where's she?
Behind you.
Oh, okay, away. Carry on as you are.
Speaking of sheep, Kanaga and Tati decided to give us a mini drama after the party, whereby Tati was telling Kanaga that very soon he will be seeing another side of her, but I guess it was all joke. Meanwhile, Miracle OP tried to find out from Tati if she likes Marvin. If you know, Marvin had been saying, oh, Tati is giving him green light, Tati can't stand him and all that Tati has a thing for him. But I'm glad Tati made it clear to Miracle OP that it's Kanaga or nobody. And I don't even know what was giving Marvin the impression of, oh, Tati wants him. I know they're always having conversation regarding engineering, business and other stuff they plan to do. But to see this babe, they give him green lights. I don't know where he got that impression from. But anyway, babe has cleared Miracle, and I trust Miracle. He will definitely give Marvin a feedback from Tati.
I admire Marvin's work ethic, because he's literally doing things that...
And then to the main cocoa that happened tonight, that's this podcast. If you're in Nigeria, you will know that podcasts recently have been causing a lot of harm. We're in a podcast pandemic. So when this guy said, oh, their podcast, they want to have a podcast, I was like, podcast again. And then to think that this one took hours. And what's the matter? The matter is that Miracle OP decided to use this avenue and pour out his anger regarding his partner Khosi. He went ahead to spill a lot of things, from talking on how Khosi was giving him another impression of there is hope for the both of them, to spilling on how he doesn't know why Khosi is still with YEMI, with all that YEMI does to her and all that, up and down.
You treat Shona? Would you want your daughter to be treated the same way?
This whole lamentation from Miracle started like a joke, but then at the end of the day, they spent close to 3 hours discussing this issue. And what is this issue? Miracle said, as a partner, that Khosi doesn't even know him, that Khosi misjudged him. Khosi is yet to understand him and all that. And why the housemate, ask him, is all this necessary? Why does Khosi need to know you? And he even went ahead to say, oh, information he knows about Khosi. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Khosi knows nothing about him. And Juicy J even asked, all this getting to know you and all that, is it coming from a place of your feeling, or is it coming from a place of trying to spite YEMI and all that? And he said no, that's just coming from a place of the game, that the game requires that you know your partner very well.
No, I don't. You know what I realized? This is irrelevant, but I just realized that.
While Miracle OP and Khosi was in the podcast arena, lamenting and trying to pour out their misunderstanding. Yemi, on the other hand, was in the dressing room, although the camera didn't get a clips of him on time, but then he was still angry regarding the question Khosi asked Nelisa, his partner. Khosi earlier on had asked Nelisa if she really wants Thabang or her. See, even me as well, I don't understand that question. Like, do you want me or Thabang? Like, come on, what are you trying to insinuate? Meanwhile, Yemi didn't find that question funny. And then, why the whole podcast thing? He was hearing on the background, Miracle talking and talking, Miracle kept on repeating on how Yemi disrespects women in the house. Yemi respects no lady in the house.
No matter what the situation is, and I wonder why are you stepping on?
Meanwhile, Yaya has told Yemi to ignore Miracle, that Miracle is just a crybaby. That on the other hand, Khosi is just acting her age, that they are 9 years older than Khosi. So Khosi will always act like a baby that she is. And then even went ahead to tell Yemi that Miracle, has gone around like asking almost all the ladies in the house out, but nobody wants Miracle. That Miracle is not a bad guy, but then Miracle is just good to be in the brother zone and not as a partner. Not to get into a ship with. And I really even find that funny coming from Yaya of all people. Yaya tried to insinuate that Miracle is just coming from a place of jealousy, in the sense that he wants what Yemi has, which is Khosi, but then that he can't have Khosi. Yaya even told Yemi that Khosi, sticks with him, that Khosi is here for him, that Khosi can't be with any other guy except him.
And because she's a child, she will always enter it.
While that was happening, Nelisa teared up regarding the fact that Khosi is becoming too close to Thabang. He said she was having a quality time with Thabang, only for her to go make use of the restroom. Coming back, Khosi was already cuddling with Thabang, and she really felt bad about that and then started crying. And Nana and Nelisa went ahead to, tell Yemi about that, and Yemi rushed immediately to go and confront Thabang. On getting there, he asked Thabang that concerning the whole rumor Ibuka said on the whole thing Ibuka said on Sunday, he decided not to pay an ear to it, although he notices their sleeping position. That one time he even asked Kanaga which friend stay in this kind of position. Yemi said he notices so many weird lying down position, sitting position between Khosi and Thabang, but then he decided to ignore it, and he went ahead to tell Thabang that Nelisa loves him. Why not stick to Nelisa and respect the fact that I'm with Khosi?
She claims, we're friends, but even the whole thing about it, because saying.
Meanwhile, Khosi, on hearing Yemi and Thabang's voice, decided to make her way into the room. But then Yemi, out of anger, bounced her hand and said, "No, please leave this place." And Yaya then had to take Khosi to the dressing room. On getting there, instead of discussing what was happening on ground, Yaya decided to, change the whole topic regarding Maven. And Khosi tried to explain to Yaya that Maven's problem is commitment. That Maven doesn't want to commit to anyone, and that's why it seems his choice of ladies are those that are everywhere, in the sense that he's trying to get a lady that won't force him to commit. Khosi even went ahead to give Yaya an example of those ladies by mentioning JP, Nana, and Blue Ivor. And Yaya went ahead to say, so I'm not even a second choice or a third choice, and they were both laughing about it. But to me, that wasn't even funny. Like, come on.
Fucked up. Don't talk to me. Khosi, don't talk to me right now.
Khosi went on to tell Yaya about the kind of guy Maven is, and even told Yaya a story about how Maven said he once lived with a girl for 1 year but wasn't sure what they had. And And Khosi was like, you've stayed with a girl for 1 year. That's like your wife already. And it's even surprising seeing that Khosi was analyzing someone in this way. Like, I never knew she even sees other people in that house. Meanwhile, Yvonne and Olivia spent some apple time discussing the whole Nelisa and Thabang thing, and Yvonne pointed out that Thabang doesn't love Nelisa and she thinks Nelisa should move on. Although she says she's not in the right mood to go talk to Nelisa, but in the morning she will talk to her. Like, why allow a guy to toy with you in this way? Meanwhile, the both of them even started laughing, saying, "Oh, Thabang trying to, play Nelisa. Meanwhile, Khosi is playing him as well." It's such a crazy night, guys. It was such a wild night.
The vibe that he doesn't like Nelisa. So what are you? I don't know if you understand where me I'm coming.
Meanwhile, after Yemi spoke to Thabang, Thabang went to Nelisa. I saw the both of them on same bed, under the duvet, covering itself and discussing. Meanwhile, back to our podcast. That matter, it was a serious one. Oh. Then Yemi went back to then clear things with Miracle OP, and he told Miracle OP that he's a player and he has decided to accept who he is, that he's a flirt. Imagine someone boldly saying he's a flirt and a player. Oh, Yemi, what for you? And then he told Miracle OP to move on, but then if he says he's a bad guy, he should go after Khosi. He should boldly ask Khosi out, and that's him. Yemi is promising him that he can't even have Khosi. Yemi also went ahead to talk about the whole truth of their game and talk about Miracle OP's countenance anytime he's spending time with Khosi, and say that that's very bad of Miracle to be behaving in that way.
You can ask any girl here. Ask any girl in this house if I've disrespected him in any way.
Miracle went ahead to tell Yemi that he's not even interested in Khosi. That I'm actually laughing because the whole lamentation doesn't seem like he has actually moved on. But he said he has moved on, and anyway, let's watch and see. And even the other housemates was like, giving him that kind of look like, bro, are you sure you've moved on? He said he doesn't care what Yemi does with Khosi, but it's just the sad thing, the way he treats women. And Yemi and other housemates even pointed out that Miracle OP himself also disrespects ladies in the house. Yemi even pointed out that, oh, Miracle, you've had more problem with the ladies in this house more than I've done. If you think it's a lie, let's call the ladies so that they can, confirm to this. Anyways, there were so many back and forth regarding all this, but at the end of the day, Miracle walked out of the conversation.
We have conversations. We vibe. Literally, when we're doing time.
Olivia seems to have carried the whole lovey-dovey that she usually give Thabang every Saturday night to Blackboy. But this time around, they spend most of the time gossiping about the whole triangle, pentagon, who loves who and who loves another in the house. Such a crazy thing. Meanwhile, Yemi called Khosi, and while they were having a conversation, he pointed out on things he doesn't love her doing. He even mentioned that one time Khosi was just sitting on Mavy's lap, which was uncomfortable to him, but although he seems to a kind of ignore all that, but then moving forward, he's telling Khosi there should be an adjustment regarding how she behaves towards other guys in the house, because he himself, on the other hand, is trying to make an adjustment. Such a crazy night. I even love the fact that Yemi recognizes Khosi's game.
Even if I'm with a girl, I have to tame myself not to flirt with other girls. So me flirting.
Yemi mentioned that why he is a flirt and a playboy, that Khosi, on the other hand, is the touchy and flirty type, and that's why he knew that things would definitely work out, being that they are the same kind of people. I love the fact that he sees Khosi's game as well. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you've watched this very comment, feel free to share your opinion and comments in the comment section. Tell me, what do you think about the whole thing? Do you think Miracle was over lamenting? Was he overdoing it? Or do you think it's a good thing to just clear this thing? But you know, my problem with Miracle is that he might still raise this topic again. That guy never gets tired. Anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this particular video and do have a lovely Sunday. I will see you in my next video. Bye.
You sat in between his laps. Sat on his laps. What are you
But Daddy, I understand I can't be fighting the same battle, dog.